Have you ever wondered what your eyebrows would look like in a different color? Well, look no further, because in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that without having to dye them. Just keep on watching. Hey, what's up y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about how to get your eyebrows a different color without dyeing it. Now this video is going to be a little bit more creative, so if you wanted to play around with the colors, or if you were interested in dyeing your brows and just wanted to see what it looked like first, this video is for you. So if you're interested in seeing this method that I use, just keep on watching. Alright, so before we get started with this tutorial, you're going to need a few things. The first thing you're going to need is a light shaded eyeshadow primer, and for this video I'm going to be using MAC Cosmetics Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the shade of Soft Ochre. This is what it looks like. And the reason that you want a light shaded eyeshadow primer is because you really want that color on your eyebrows to pop. This is what it looks like on the inside. It's about this shade. If you don't have an eyeshadow primer, you can use concealer in its place. Just make sure it's a light shade again. The next thing you're going to need are the concealers that you normally do your eyebrows in. And this is the LA Pro Girl concealer in the shade Fawn. And this is in the shade Toast. I usually use this under my brow and use this over my brow. So that's usually what I do. Again, I'm going to put these items in the description box like I normally do, just so you have that information. Next thing you're going to need is your eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using Morphe's 35B palette. I'm not sure if they still sell this one, but whatever color you want your eyebrows to be in is the eyeshadow that you're going to use. And this is what it looks like. And I'm going to be using this color down here. It doesn't really have a number, but it's like this purplish pink color down here, fuchsia. I don't know if you would call it that, but that's the color I'm going to be using. And as far as the tools, I'm going to be using an eyebrow pencil. It comes with a spoolie on the bottom or top, however you look at it. And this is by Ruby Kisses. I got this at a beauty supply store. And lastly, you're going to need your eyeshadow brush to fill it in at the end. So that's what you're going to need for this video. Again, all the products and tools are going to be in the description box, so stay tuned. Alright, so step one for this tutorial is to take your eyeshadow primer and your eyebrow brush, and you're going to start painting over your eyebrows with them. As you can see, I'm dipping into the pot. And I have a mirror right here. Place it a little bit into the camera so I'm closer to y'all. I'm just going to draw over my eyebrows where I want the color. This is how I would normally fill them in with like a pomade or pencil, just coloring them in. Alright, now for step two, after you've packed all of the primer onto your brows, making sure none of the dark hairs are peeking through, you're going to take your eyeshadow palette, and whichever color you're going to use on your eyebrows, you're going to pack that color right on the top of the primer that you placed on your brows. Again, I'm using this purplish color. And patting motions is usually where I get the most pigment out of my brows. Or out of my eyeshadow. And just kind of smooth it. You could also mix match the colors, you know, do what you want to do with your colors. You could do rainbow brows. You could do like ombre. That would be really cool. That's what it looks like so far. Tap around. There we go. Just staying in the lines. Okay, so I know it's looking scary right now, but don't worry, trust the process, because for step 3, we're going to take the concealer and clean up right around our brows as normal. Again, I use the LA Pro Girl concealers in the shades Fawn and Toast, so you'll see exactly what that looks like. Again, all the items are in the description box. Okay, so now for step 4, I'm just going to kind of redo the process in some areas where I want to touch up more color, like a little bit here in the front. I'm just going to go back over again with my primer and the color again, kind of clean up with concealer again. So basically step 4 is a touch-up step, so I'll show you what that looks like on camera. Okay, so once you're done personalizing your brows, you're going to take your setting spray and make sure it doesn't move because it is eyeshadow and it will smudge if you rub over it or rub up against it any type of way. If you plan on just taking it off right after, you can skip this step, but normally I would use this Morphe Continuous Setting Spray Mist, but I'm completely out of it and I plan on taking it off right after. So step 5 is setting your brows to make sure they don't go anywhere if you plan on keeping them on. So yeah, that's step 5. Okay y'all, so this is the finished look. I'll push my hair back so you can see my eyebrows a lot better. But yeah, this is basically it. If you wanted to add more pigment, you can put more eyeshadow up there. If you wanted less, you can put less eyeshadow. I did also tag on an eyeliner and some falsies, so the links to those tutorials are up here if you're interested in watching those. But basically that's it for this video, and if you found it helpful or if you liked how it turned out, you can leave me a thumbs up. Or if you had any questions for me, any suggestions you wanted to see me do in the future, if you just wanted to leave a nice comment, you can leave that down below as well. And also do not forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. So thank you again for watching and stay tuned.